In the bitter winter of 1867, deep in the snow-covered wilderness of the Wyoming Territory, a woman ran, not just from chains but from the memory of them. Her name was Belle, and her breath came out in harsh, uneven puffs, her thick frame wrapped in scraps that barely held back the cold. But she ran anyway, because behind her was the plantation, and in front of her, freedom. Belle had escaped under the cover of a thunderstorm 2 weeks earlier. The mud had swallowed her shoes, the briars ripped her dress, but she didn't stop. Her skin, a rich, deep brown, bore the marks of survival. Whip scars, yes, but also the calluses of hope. She didn't know where she was headed, only that anywhere was better than where she came from. But freedom had a cost. Now the snow bit harder than any whip, and her belly had forgotten the feeling of full. She hadn't noticed the wolf at first. The snow muted everything, made the world feel like a slow-moving death. But then came the growl, low, hungry, certain. Belle turned slowly, trembling, her cracked lips whispering a prayer. The wolf was thin, desperate, like her, but unlike her, it had fangs. She reached for the crude, wooden stake she carried, but it would never be enough. A gunshot shattered the silence. The wolf dropped mid-lunge, its body thudding into the snow just feet from her. Belle screamed, stumbling back, unsure who to fear more, beast or man. And there he was, tall, broad-shouldered, wrapped in a heavy coat dusted with snow, a rifle still smoking in his hands. His eyes were pale as winter and fixed on her. He didn't speak right away, just tilted his head. "You need help?" Belle didn't answer, couldn't, but her legs buckled and the snow caught her. She passed out before she hit the ground. When she woke, it was to warmth, foreign, terrifying warmth. A fire cracked nearby. She sat up in a panic, but the cabin door was closed. The man seated across the room whittling a piece of wood, calm as the storm outside. "Name's Christopher George," he said without looking up. "Found you about to be wolf food. Lucky day." Belle said nothing. Her hand went to her throat, feeling the tightness there, the memory of chains, of men who'd said help and meant harm. He didn't touch her, didn't question her, just slid a plate of beans across the table. "You eat or you freeze. That's simple." Days passed like whispered confessions. Belle stayed quiet. She cooked, cleaned, but barely spoke. Christopher never asked who she was or where she'd come from, and that, more than anything, unsettled her. "You don't ask questions," she said one evening, staring into the fire. He shrugged. "Most folks got stories that hurt. I don't need to cut them open." Still, she watched him. He moved through the world like a man punished by it. He'd said little of his past, only that he didn't take to people much, lived alone, built this cabin with his own 2 hands. But it was how he treated her, not with pity or fear or desire, but with a simple human decency that undid her. The more the snow fell, the more she thawed. He carved her a sparrow one morning just because she said she missed birdsong. She fixed his coat without him asking. One night, without words, they sat by the fire, shoulders barely touching, and it felt more intimate than any kiss. Still, she wrestled with it. "What do you see when you look at me?" she asked finally. Christopher didn't hesitate. "A woman who's walked through hell and didn't break." Spring was near. The snow began to melt. "You going?" he asked, not looking at her. Belle stared at the door, at the world beyond it. "I ran for freedom, but freedom don't always mean running." She turned to him. "If I stay, we'll be hated. We could be killed." His jaw tightened. "Then let them come." Suddenly, a sharp knock at the door. Christopher rose slowly, muscles tensing. When he opened it, the wind howled in like a warning. Standing there, coat dusted in snow, was Samuel George, his younger brother, all town polish and suspicion. "You've been busy out here, haven't you?" Samuel smirked, stepping inside without invitation. "Heard talk in town. There's a runaway on the loose. Some say she's hiding in the woods. Others say a man's hiding her." Belle crouched beneath the floorboards where the wood creaked near the stove, held her breath. Her heart thundered. Samuel's boots scraped inches above her. Then Samuel's eyes landed on something draped over a chair, her shawl. He didn't say anything, but his jaw clenched. He left not long after, but not before warning Christopher. If you're keeping her brother, they'll hang you just the same. Later that night, Belle emerged from hiding, eyes blazing. She confronted Christopher, holding a crumpled letter. "You lied to me," she whispered. "You knew they were close. Elias warned you, and you still kept me here, like some secret." "I didn't lie to protect myself," Christopher said, voice low. I lied to protect you." But Belle had heard enough lies from white men to last a lifetime. She left that night, took a loaf of bread, wrapped herself in fur, and walked into the snow. She knew how to survive now. If you enjoy this story, please like and subscribe for more beautiful stories to come.